you're on social media, you have no doubt seen countless TV stars, influencers, and models undergo dramatic transformations of their faces and bodies. I mean, just look at the cast of Geordie Shore, for example, who are all beautiful looking women to begin with, and now have all transformed their looks and their bodies so dramatically that they're all beginning to look alike. And are they happier after having these major surgeries? I don't think so. Then you've got the celebrities and influencers who underwent boob jobs in an effort to feel more confident in themselves in a society that puts so much value on what we look like externally, who are now suffering with breast implant illness and having to undergo more surgery to get said implants removed. Women in this day and age are under so much pressure to live up to these unrealistic beauty standards that they are literally risking their lives to be beautiful. Remember that time on social media when everyone was doing the Kylie Jenner lip challenge where they were like sucking the life out of their lips to get these huge inflated duck lips, and everyone thought that was super dangerous? Well, enter the BBL, who was like, hold my drink. So what is a BBL? A BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. This is where a surgeon will go in and suck the fat from less desirable areas of the body, such as your belly, love handles, and back, using liposuction, gather the fat up in a tube, and then re-inject it into your bum and hip area to give the appearance of a smaller waist and bigger butt. Now, I'm not going to insert footage of a BBL being done here because honestly, YouTube will delete my channel and it's really hard to watch. But if you have a strong stomach, Google it and watch a BBL being done. It is horrific. One statistic that really jumped out at me that I find really concerning is that since 2015, the demand for BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts, has gone up 77%. That's huge. My personal opinion as to why the BBL surgery is skyrocketing right now is because of social media. It is so easy to face-tune your body in pictures, like sucking your stomach, increase the size of your boobies, make your butt bigger and perkier. And when you keep looking at these pictures of yourself with the body that you want, it can be so easy to think, I want to look like the Instagram version of me in real life. So off you head to get a BBL or a boob job thinking, of course they're safe. They wouldn't allow these surgeries to be performed if they weren't safe. Right? Unfortunately, guys, that is just not true. A BBL might sound innocent enough, like, oh, just go and get the fat sucked out of my belly and put in my bum. Brilliant! But the nasty truth is that BBLs are the world's most dangerous cosmetic surgery with mounting deaths from the procedure. According to recent reports, at least 15 women have died after undergoing BBLs in South Florida alone. And in the UK, women are traveling to Turkey where they can get their BBLs done cheaper. And as a result, 3 British women have died in the last 3 years alone. In 2018, the British Association of Aesthetic and Plastic Surgery recommended that surgeons stop performing the surgery altogether. However, they weren't able to enforce the ban, and so BBLs keep happening. The toxic combination of unrealistic beauty standards paired with Instagram perfect influencers is leading women to literally risk their entire lives to have their waists made smaller and their butts made bigger. Is it really worth potentially dying to have a larger gluteus maximus? Is it really? Body image and the way you feel about yourself can have a huge knock-on effect with every other aspect of your life. And it certainly doesn't help when, if you're already suffering with low self-esteem, you log on to social media and you see all these absolutely perfect looking women with tiny waists and big boobs and big bums, but skinny everywhere else, you know, the classic slim, thick Instagram body. And you've tried dieting and it's achieved nothing more than wrecking your metabolism, which makes your weight fluctuate even more, and you're sick of feeling bad about yourself, and then you see an ad for surgery which can give you the body of your dreams in a day, and you're like, sign me up. You think, if I just had that body, I'd feel good about myself. If I just looked like that, my life would be better. But in reality, what you're about to engage in is super risky, serious surgery that can have huge implications on the rest of your life. And as you're about to see, it rarely leads to increased confidence. Look at the beautiful Chloe Ferry. Chloe Ferry is an English reality star and influencer with over 3.7 million Instagram followers. She was a gorgeous girl to begin with, but it's so easy for social pressure to get to you and convince you that you're not good enough as you are. She has now had multiple surgeries to enhance her body, including 2 boob augmentations, followed by a breast reduction, 2 nose jobs, numerous fillers and Botox, and of course, a BBL. That is a heck of a lot of stress to put your body under. And what makes me so sad is that despite all of that, she still doesn't appear to be happy with the way she looks. Letitia Grace is another reality star turned influencer who has over 1 million followers on Instagram. For anyone that watched The Valleys back in the day, you could see from the get-go that Letitia was an absolutely beautiful woman. However, I guess the pressure to look perfect got to her too, because not only has she undergone 2 previous fat transfer operations, but she then also had a BBL. Letitia said that she hoped the BBL would make her silhouette less square and more taken in and curvy. She actually made a documentary around her plastic surgery endeavors in which she said, "I just hate looking ugly. I can't wait to be pretty." Another influencer who fell victim to these unrealistic beauty standards is the beautiful Holly Hagen. She has over 4 million followers on Instagram, so her influence is huge. Holly rose to fame on Geordie Shore back in the day, and she was mercilessly mocked for the way she looked. Although Holly was naturally gorgeous, she did not fit the beauty expectations at the time, and so over the years, she began a journey of transforming the way she naturally looked into what she looks like now. Now, as you can see, she fits the Instagram aesthetic perfectly. At the age of 27, Holly had not only had jaw fillers, nose fillers, Botox, and double F breast implants, but a bum lift as well. Holly herself says, "I spent so many years just desperate to be classed as a worldie for the approval of boys. It's so sad that I based my worth off that." Holly now says that she regrets her plastic surgery and that she spent money which made her look worse. Now, I was going to get into the Kardashians in this video as well because rumor has it that they are fond of the old BBL themselves, but then I realized that that was opening up a whole other can of worms, and that can of worms could not fit into this video, so that can of Kardashian worms is going to be a whole separate video. The absolutely beautiful and brave influencer Renee Donaldson spoke up about her experience with a BBL. Her BBL, just like so many others, didn't go to plan and left her with botched results and in an enormous amount of pain. As Renee herself says, "I wasn't happy with my body. I was insecure about my stomach and back rolls and not having that perfect body. I would see girls on social media with the perfect body and I wanted that. I was too lazy to go to the gym, so this was the easy way. My pain is horrible and I can't walk some days at all. The pain is a throbbing pain, and every time I said to them I was in pain, they would tell me it's normal." Now, not only are BBLs widely considered to be a form of cultural appropriation, which is problematic in itself, but that body beauty standards are constantly changing. They are constantly evolving. What is considered beautiful now may not be considered beautiful in 5-10 years time. I've already done a whole video on this, so please watch it. It might change your mind in getting invasive surgery. What will you do if you spend thousands of dollars getting your butt made bigger and then the beauty standard changes and tiny bums are in again and you're over here with your shapely derriere that's no longer cool? It'll probably set off those feelings of inadequacy and challenge your self-esteem once again. Remember guys, self-confidence and self-esteem does not come from what you look like externally, and the fact that our society places a woman's value on what she looks like externally and whether she meets these beauty standards, trying to satisfy that and fit into that box is only going to make you feel worse. These girls and these bodies that you see on Instagram are not real. Like in real life, they don't look like that. And I've done so many videos that will hopefully show you guys that. So please don't potentially risk your life trying to have an Instagram body in real life. I love your guts, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.